I'm not even going to sugarcoat this. I am deeply, genuinely jealous of UK Squadies right now, because this is one of those moments where you just sit back, scroll through social media and think, wow, I wish I was part of this. Everywhere I look, people are posting receipts, screenshots, confirmation emails and countdowns, all centred around one thing: as ever finally being accessible in the UK, at least in some form. And before anyone jumps to conclusions or starts yelling in the comments, let me slow this down and give you the full context. Because this situation is being misunderstood in real time, and the reaction to it says a lot more than people realise. So here's the story. There's a UK-based gifting website called Gift Eat Love, and what they did was surprisingly simple but incredibly effective. They decided to independently import as ever edible products and resell them locally within the UK. That's it. No secret partnership, no hidden deal, no official collaboration. Just a business decision rooted in one undeniable truth. The demand for as ever outside the US is massive. Now, let me be crystal clear from the very beginning, because transparency matters. Gift Eat Love is not affiliated with as ever or with Meghan Markle in any official capacity. They've said this repeatedly, and they've made it very visible on their website and product listings. This is not Meghan secretly launching UK shipping. This is not a backdoor rollout. This is a reseller doing what resellers do, buying highly sought-after products and making them accessible to a market that can't officially get them yet. And honestly, that alone should already tell you something. Because nobody goes through the expense, the logistics, the risk and the effort of importing large quantities of products unless they are absolutely confident there's a market waiting on the other side. Now, Gift Eat Love didn't just casually throw these items online and hope for the best. They launched a fully designed website, carefully curated the As Ever collection, presented it beautifully, and framed it as part of a premium gifting experience, especially with Valentine's Day right around the corner. And the response? Explosive. Within minutes of the website launch being shared on social media, people rushed in. Within under an hour, items started selling out. And shortly after that, the entire As Ever collection was gone. Completely gone. Cookies sold out, flour sprinkles sold out, chocolates sold out, everything gone, gone, gone. UK Squadies didn't just shop, they cleared the shelves. And that's where this story stops being just about snacks or gifting boxes and starts becoming about something much bigger. Because people love to say, oh, Meghan isn't popular in the UK. People love to say, Brits don't care about her. People love to say, she's irrelevant over there. But the facts are standing right in front of us. A third-party reseller imports her products. They launch a website. They sell out in under an hour. Their social media posts rack up tens of thousands of impressions almost immediately. That doesn't happen by accident, and it definitely doesn't happen without real demand. Now, let's talk about Gift Eat Love themselves, because this wasn't some random pop-up website that appeared overnight. According to their own statement, they've been operating since 2025, primarily through word of mouth and referrals. They spent months, actually over a year, quietly sourcing premium artisan products, including making international trips to find items that simply aren't available within the UK market. Their entire brand is built around exclusivity, quality, and presentation. Their goal was to become a one-stop shop for unique edible gifts, and launching during Valentine's season was no coincidence. When they officially opened their digital doors, they kicked things off with what they knew would create attention: the As Ever collection. And here's the part that really caught people's attention. They didn't just stock a few random items, they stocked the entire edible range, including items that had already sold out elsewhere, including the chocolates people had been begging for. They openly stated that these were independent imports, available in very limited quantities, and once they were gone, that was it. No restocks before Valentine's, no secret back inventory, no second chance. That kind of transparency created urgency, and people responded immediately. What's also important to note is that Gift Eat Love has actually been selling as ever products for several months already. This wasn't their first time. The difference this time was visibility. The website launch amplified everything, and social media did the rest. They've also been tagging Meghan in their posts, and while that does not mean endorsement, it does strongly suggest awareness. If there were any serious issues, trust me, those tags wouldn't still be there, and the products wouldn't have continued moving. Now, let's address the skepticism, because of course it showed up instantly. Some people immediately started shouting scam. Others accused the site of being fake, shady, or misleading. But here's the thing, many buyers have already confirmed receiving order confirmations, shipping notifications, and follow-up emails. Others have shared screenshots showing their packages are already in transit. And once again, this company has been operating for months, they just scaled up. That doesn't mean people shouldn't be cautious. You should always research before buying from any independent reseller. And I will repeat this as many times as necessary. I am not endorsing the site. Do your due diligence. Make sure you're comfortable before purchasing anything online. But from what we can see so far, this looks less like a scam and more like a business responding to overwhelming demand. And let's talk about that demand, because this is where things get really interesting. Imagine the logistics involved here. Someone purchased large quantities of as ever products in the US. They paid for international shipping. They cleared customs. They stored the items. They built a website. They marketed the launch. And then everything sold out almost instantly. That alone tells you everything you need to know. If one independent reseller can't keep up with demand, imagine what official international shipping would look like. And this is where the frustration and hope of international fans comes in. Because people outside the US have been saying the same thing for months now. We love you too. We want access too. This entire situation is proof that international shipping isn't just a nice idea. It's a business necessity. We are starting 2026 with momentum, and I genuinely love to see it. Meghan is building something tangible, scalable, and undeniably successful. Reports suggest that she's already made tens of millions from as-ever sales alone, and that's without international shipping fully unlocked. Think about that for a second. No UK shipping, no EU shipping, no global rollout, and still products selling out, still resellers stepping in, still fans desperate to get a taste. People love to underestimate her. They always have. And every single time, reality proves them wrong. The comment sections around this launch say everything. UK fans celebrating that they finally got access. Others laughing that the UK now has something the rest of us can't get. Some praising the website design and presentation. Others frustrated they missed out because everything sold too fast. And many openly hoping that as-ever launches official international shipping soon. Some even joked that alarms need to be set next time, because clearly hesitation means missing out. And let's be honest, this is exactly the kind of problem brands want to have. Too much demand, not enough supply. That's not failure, that's success. Of course, critics and haters aren't happy. They never are. They're already preparing their think pieces, their outrage headlines, and their negative narratives. Just wait until certain UK media outlets catch on to this story, because when they do, the articles will write themselves. But here's the truth they can't escape. You don't sell out in under an hour if people don't care. You don't trend on social media if there's no interest. You don't inspire resellers if demand isn't real. And that's why this moment matters. This isn't just about gifting boxes or chocolates. This is about visibility. This is about proof of concept. This is about global reach. So yes, I'm jealous of UK Squadies right now, but I'm also excited, because this feels like a sign of what's coming next. International shipping isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And when it happens, it's going to be huge. So let me know what you think. Are you excited? Are you frustrated you missed out? Do you think official global shipping is coming sooner than we expect? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.